As soon as Baruch reached the town, he made his way immediately to the smithy of his old friend Eliezer Reuven, with whom he always used to spend Pesach. Shalom Aleichem! Baruch called out cheerily to Eliezer Reuven, who was standing in his leather apron at the anvil. Turning around and seeing Baruch, he gave a shout of delight. Throwing off his apron and throwing down his hammer, he quickly washed his hands and came forward to Baruch, saying, "It is good to see you, my friend. I have so much to tell you since last year. Let us go outside and sit on the bench." Yeshiva student who turns inventor. Saying that, he grasped Baruch's arm and led him outside. They sat down, and the smith continued. Before I tell you about my family, I'd like to tell you about Avram Binyamin and how he became a rich man. As you know, he was such a pauper he hardly was able to earn money to support his many dependents. His parents and parents-in-law lived with him in addition to his own fairly large family. You remember he earned his living by sorting wool by hand, which was a slow business, bringing in but little monetary reward. Despite his poverty, he made the sacrifice of sending his eldest son Shlemke to learn in Yeshiva, where he could so well have had done with letting him work and help to support the family. Shlemke did so well at the yeshiva that when he came home, he brought many diplomas from rabbis testifying to the excellent progress he had made and the satisfaction of his teachers. But that was not all. Shlemke had brought something else home with him. It was a machine, or rather, it eventually was a machine. This is how it came about. The yeshiva where Shlemke learned was in a big town, and one day while walking, Shlemke saw a machine with which wool was sorted and brushed. It was a splendid thing, but Shlemke knew that neither he nor his father could find the money to buy this wonderful machine. He studied it well, made a drawing of it, and learned all he could about it, determined that he must provide his parents with just such a machine so that they need no longer waste so much time working by hand. As soon as he got home and received the congratulations of the family on his success in his studies, he told them excitedly about his discovery. They could hardly believe it possible that, according to Shlemke, they would soon be able to work less and earn more. It seemed incredible. With the help of a carpenter and a tinsmith, Shlemke worked on his idea for 3 weeks, and to their delight, the machine was completed successfully. Shlemke's parents quickly learned to use the machine and found that they could accomplish in a day what previously took them at least 1 month to do by hand. It really seemed too good to be true. As they got through so much work so quickly, peasants from all around heard about it and brought their raw wool to Avram Binyamin to be carted by the wonderful machine. Avram Binyamin soon found he was becoming a wealthy man. The first thing he did with his money was to get his 2 orphan nieces married and settled. His own son Shlemke he married to another orphan, the granddaughter of the Rav of Dobramizel. He also paid for a new roof for the shul. Avram Binyamin gave a goodly sum also to charity, for he knew so well what it meant to be in need.